Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Sharon. I'm from what I would normally say is sunny South Africa, but it's been snowy South Africa in the last couple of days, which has been pretty nippy. And a warm welcome to Rise Above the Chaos. I did say that I was going to come live, come out of my little safety hole, and it's a joy to be here with you. I'm going to talk today a little bit about energy and vibration. So, our Western culture has been conditioned to believe that our circumstances determine our experience, and that is not true. So, we are co creators, we are powerful God source energy beings that are here in this physical dimension, having an experience of waking up to our inner power, to our true power and our true purpose. So Einstein has mentioned that everything is energy, and indeed everything is energy. Um, my first realization or experience with energy was actually at the time I probably wasn't so aware of it, but there were quite a few very influential circumstances in my life that happened to me that had a lot to do with energy, although I wasn't aware at the time. And the first time was actually when I had my son, and he was 1 day old, and they took him into the nursery, and I got up and I went to go and get him, and I walked in and there's this whole room full of babies, and I just stood there going, oh my gosh, I don't even know what he looks like. I've seen him once, and if I've got to walk around and compare each baby, there was no one else in the room, and I just stood there, and far at the other end of the room there was this little grunting noise. So I thought, nothing to lose. I will follow the noise, the sound, and off I went. And I walked, basically not even looking at any other babies. And I walked to the last little crib, and I quickly checked the name just to make sure it was the right baby. And I looked at him, and that was him calling me from the other side of the room at 1 day old. So that was my first instance. And after that, needless to say, he wouldn't leave my energy ever again. So every time they tried to wheel him out the room, he would squawk like a little banshee. And he stayed with me from then onwards. But the next time was somebody else handing me their baby to hold. And when they gave me their baby, I had this instant, I could feel the energy difference. I was like, that is so different to holding my baby. And I could feel the energy change. I felt this like distinctive energy change. And the third most influential time was when I was going through something. I had to make a life choice, so I was quite in a little bit of disruption and turmoil. And I went to the botanical gardens, and there's all these beautiful trees and nature, and I was walking around, and I came to this massive tree, and I went up to the tree, and I could feel the difference between me, my energy, and the energy of the tree. And I could feel how separate and different the energies were. But I walked up to the tree, and a lot of emotions came out of me. And I sat for ages with my back to the tree, just enveloping that energy until eventually my energy felt balanced and in alignment with the tree. And when I got up and walked away, I was like a completely different person. And I know for a fact in China that they actually work with anxiety, saying, take your shoes off, go out in nature for 20 minutes. And if you're extremely stressed, make it even longer. So it's actually a form of therapy for anxiety in China. And nature is indeed here to balance us. The energy of nature. We all know when we go to a game park, after 3 days, or camping, after 3 days, you start feeling a little bit more, oh my gosh, this is what it's all about. And you feel that space, and you feel sort of yourself again. So nature really does realign our energies. But everything is energy: your computer, the chair you're sitting on, the car you drive, the home that you have. Even if you go to areas like an airport, the departures area and the arrival area are two different energies. And the energy builds up there because it's like a continuous momentum of that energy. Also, when you're walking into a dentist's room, there's an energy that's built up there. No one finds it fun to go to the dentist. So there's no fun, light, fluffy energy there. But when you walk in to the room, you don't like sit and analyze each person. There's a couple of empty chairs. You just, with your vibrational energy, you are drawn to sit in one of those chairs. So energetically, you're attracted to that area or the person sitting there. There's a likeness that draws you there. So that's also working with energy. Our thoughts create energy. And they, when you think of someone and then they phone you and you go, oh my gosh, I was just thinking of you. Every thought you think, when you think of someone, that thread, that thought actually connects to them because we're all connected. So energetically, thoughts, actions, everything is energy. But getting back to us as energy beings. So let me ask you a question. Are you a body in a being or a being in a body? We don't think of that. We perceive ourselves as energy inside a body, but your energy is actually way bigger than your body. It's expansive. Your energy actually enters a room before you enter a room. And when you walk into a room, everyone's like chatting and everything, but you can sense that there's an energy that people have been arguing or fighting, but you actually enter a room before your body enters the room. Your energy is massive. And it can adapt and change because energy is very adaptable and movable and changeable. I'll discuss that more just now. But if you are sick and ill or you're not feeling well, you contract your energy and it's a little bit contracted. When you are full of life and joy and expansive, your energy is more expanded and much wider. So it does depend on health and a whole lot of other circumstances, external circumstances around you as well, when you will contract and when you will expand. But energy is so movable and so fast. It can change. It's not like the physical body. It can change so fast. So you can be quite down in the dumps and then say, maybe suddenly you hear news that you've won some money in the lotto. Your energy suddenly raises, your vibration raises. Or you're having an argument with someone and suddenly they say something funny and it changes the whole energy to laughter. So energy is very pliable. It's easy to change. And oh, sorry, bad sound there. Let me just pause. Sorry about that, but they're drilling outside. So basically, we are sensory, receiving, perceiving beings. We're picking up things around us. We're like little SpongeBob SquarePants, picking up things around us, information, energies, emotions, vibrations all around us all the time. And with the world being in such chaos at the moment, there's a lot of turmoil, there's a lot of stress, anxiety, people are confused, and they've forgotten who they truly are. So if you think of the amount of anxiety that's out there, when you're feeling anxious, how much is what you are feeling actually yours? So if you look at anxiety, you can ask, is this mine? And if it lightens at all or expands and just feels a little bit lighter, it's not actually yours in the first place, but you're actually picking it up externally from somebody else or other people. And what you can do in that instance is just literally give it back, but with consciousness attached. So you just return to sender and just flick it back with consciousness attached. And then this gives you the space of being more of you again. So it's a lovely tool to use and to be aware that not everything is actually yours. We've got this superpower of owning and claiming and possessing everything as ours, but it's not actually ours in the first place. It brings a great awareness of how your mood as well, or your feelings and your mood impacts those around you. Everyone knows when the sulky one walks into the room how it impacts everyone else, or when this high, vibrant person walks into the room, how it radiates out to everybody else. So you could call it, there's two types of people. One is your battery that charges you, that energizes you, the people that you love to spend time around and you feel better after spending time with them. And then you get the vacuum cleaners, where you feel absolutely exhausted after spending time with them or even just being in their energy. So what you give out, basically, anything that you give out, be it love, whatever it is what you have to have it within you in order to give it out. So whatever you give out, you fill yourself with, but it also is what comes back to you. So any energy you give out comes back to you. Any energy you give out, you can't give love when you're in a hate mode. You can't give hate when you're in love mode. So first of all, you're full of it, and secondly, it's what comes back to you. So this is another aspect that I turn to looking externally. We tend to look externally for everything, externally for happiness, externally for love, externally for romance. Let's take romance, for example. In a relationship, I have a lot of people saying, oh, my boyfriend's not romantic. If you want romance, whatever it is you want, if you give it to somebody else, first of all, you're tricking your brain into realizing that, oh, hang on, actually, I've got it. Because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to give it. So if you give romance and you be romantic, you're tricking your brain into realizing that you actually have it, so you no longer seek it. Plus, you're experiencing it because you're expressing it, and it's what comes back to you. And you're teaching the other person about romance. So it's a win-win-win all around. So basically, the energy that we send out is like a vibrational signal that we're sending out all the time. It's like a frequency that we're radiating out. And there are 7 things that affect our frequency. And the first one, we are vibrant beings emitting all these frequencies, and our feelings, the feelings that we have, are our guidance system as to if we're in alignment or if we're out of alignment, and what is light and right for us, or what is sticky and not right for us. So that's our guidance system. Sorry, I got a little bug flying around me. The things that can affect our frequency are either negative or positive. That's it. There's one of two. And first thing we go to is thoughts. Your thoughts that you think. 90% of the people on the planet are thinking negative thoughts and not positive thoughts. And that's because of the calamity and the chaos that's going around on the planet. But if you look at your thoughts, imagine them emitting like a frequency and going out into the universe. And it goes back to the origin, which is you. So it goes out and it comes back, goes out. So if you have negative thoughts and you're thinking discouragement, sadness, anger, fear, this all comes back to you. And the best way to change any negative thoughts is to think of something else. Think of something you're grateful for. Love your dog, walk in nature, go for a swim, go for a walk on the beach, whatever it is. Just take your mind away from it is the best way to actually negate that thought, because then you're turning to something that lifts your vibration, whatever it is you love, whatever it is that makes you feel good, because it's how you feel that is most important. It is the most important thing on the planet, because how you feel, it matters, will affect how you're treating other people. And also, even when you've passed away, the one thing that people will remember about you is how you made them feel. No one remembers anything else. It's only how that person made you feel. Anyway, the next thing is the company that you keep. The people around you affect and influence your vibrational level all the time. So if you spend time with those people that are moaning and they're groaning and they're gossiping about other people and they're just not happy about anything, they're pessimistic, they are the vacuum cleaners, they will reduce your frequency dynamically and you won't feel good and vibrant after being with them. But if you spend time about people that are happy and positive, influential, inspirational, determined, they're going to raise your vibrational level. So it's just about spending more time with those people that are going to raise your vibrational level. They're going to make you feel better about yourself. The other thing is music, the lyrics in music. Look for the Good in Everyone is one of my favorite songs. But the music, the lyrics that you listen to, pay attention to them. And if they are negative, or if the music itself it perturbs you, don't listen to it. Listen to music that raises your vibrational level, that works with you, in alignment with you, and not everyone's the same there. Then the things that you look at or the things that you watch, this is huge, because if you watch things that are scary, or about betrayals, etc., etc., it actually releases chemicals in the body. When you watch something that is fun, light, and vibey, funny, makes you laugh, that raises your vibrational level. So it's just creating an awareness of what your body is doing when you're watching something. And then it depends what you're in alignment with. And that will affect your vibrational frequency as well. Then the atmosphere of your home and work is if the space is messy, congested, untidy, then that is going to change your vibrational energy. If something is clear, uncluttered, and even your laptop, when you open it up in the morning, nothing open, no tabs open, a clean, fresh laptop, clean, fresh day, clean, fresh start, and you can enjoy your day. So just creating an energy of a clean environment and a clear environment helps to raise your vibrational level and start on a new vibrational level each and every day. And then words, speaking, the words that we choose to use, not so much even in our minds. Those are the chaotic ones, but we'll look at words and mind, speaking or thinking about things, but definitely speaking about other people affects your vibrational level. If it's not nice, don't do it. Don't say it. It's their world. So this gossiping and this heavy, sticky energy, plus that creates other energy, because that whoever you're talking to, that spreads and radiates out. So if you're going to speak about people and do complaining and bad talking and negative speaking, it's going to create a lot more energy than just your vibrational level. If you're going to speak positively and high vibe and positive stuff and compliments and everything, then that builds up a positive energy, radiates out, but also raises your vibrational level and makes you feel good. And the seventh one is gratitude. And this one is vital, because gratitude positively affects your vibrational level in the most dynamic way. Gratitude can turn negative thoughts around. Gratitude can turn negative feelings around. But gratitude also helps you open up to receiving. It is the most beautiful energy for being open to receiving. So you start finding as many things as you can per day that you can be grateful for. And be grateful for the experience that you've had, because it's brought you to who you are and where you are today. But if you can find the gratitude in something, and I don't know when last you actually cried with tears of gratitude, because there's a difference between saying, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, and actually feeling that intensive gratitude for the animals in your life, the people in your life, the experiences, whatever you do have. And sometimes it takes losing it and then getting something back where there's this extreme gratitude that's felt. But the more gratitude we can feel, authentic gratitude, and having tears of gratitude. And your tears, by the way, change the chemical structure of your tears, change as per the mood. So tears of fear, tears of anxiety tears of happiness, tears of gratitude, all have a different chemical structure, which is quite interesting. But gratitude invites all the good things into your world. It is the purest invitation to change energy and to invite infinite possibilities into your reality. And then in addition, that I would like to add is honesty. And honesty is, and authenticity is the highest vibration to the human body. And it's lacking very much in this reality because of all the power, the greed, the control, the ego that's going on. But a lie basically keeps you stuck in the past, and the truth sets you free. And if we can, the more honest we can be with others, and even more so, the more honest we can be with ourselves, the better space and place the world will be. And it's ourselves we lie to the most. We lie with negative beliefs and with excuses that we make not to do things, or and it's not true and real. It's just an excuse, and it's not true. It's not real. So it's not being authentic with ourselves. But yeah, I can talk for absolute ever, so I'm going to kind of stop there. But for now, I'd like to send each and every one of you a positive, high vibe, radiant boost of energy, a blast of consciousness to help you through whatever it is that you're struggling through or navigating at this time on this beautiful planet. We are stronger together, and every thought, intention, and action has an impact on those around. It's important to create an awareness about energy, and that's why I'm doing this, so that people can start becoming aware of the impact, how we impact other people, how they are impacting us, and not to be the effect of other people. I thank you, each and every one of you, for listening to me and for being here with me in this space. I wish you all basically, I honor, I see, I hear, and I value each and every one of you. And I'm wishing you all the beautiful high vibe, day or night, wherever you are on this beautiful, magnificent planet. I look forward to our journey together, and biggest blessings to you all.